what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Ooh, look at this, a foggy shot of I-70. I love this shot of the Vail Valley, and then you have the Gore Range off in the distance, and it's a very moody kind of Tuesday morning, especially compared to a lot of the sunshine that we've seen recently in our forecast. And we have some exciting things ahead of you on this Tuesday. Good morning, I'm Ashley Pearl. I'm here with Eric Soonblad, and we never get to hang out in the studio together.
I know, the rare Tuesdays that we get to chill. Usually you're off on an adventure when I'm in here.
I know. It's always good when our paths cross. And you know, we have some really cool things that are coming up for everybody today.
It's quite true. And if you're looking to get some gear for the end of this season, maybe some rocker skis on this slush, or preparing for powder skis for next year, because we know it's going to be a great winter.
Oh yeah, of course.
Obviously. You got to get to Beaver Creek Sports and Vail Sports. They're having their end of season sale, up to 40% off of every piece of gear you could possibly want. Goggles, helmets, gloves, base layers, jackets, pants, skis, snowboards, boots. What am I missing here?
Now you're just saying things.
Hats?
I think you're just saying all the stuff. Well, listen, once you get decked out and you are ready to go, because they have more than just, you know, outerwear for the mountain. You can look spiffy like Eric too. But once you're all ready to go, coming up starting tomorrow through the weekend, we have the Taste of Vail going on, and you might actually need some of that outerwear for the mountaintop picnic that's going to be taking place on Friday. We're going to be doing a live après show from 12 to 1 o'clock. So Mark and Maddie will be out there enjoying all of the festivities. I'm kind of jealous, those two. I mean, come on.
I'm super jealous. They have the like roasted lamb.
Oh yeah,
that they do. Oh, I love Taste of Vail.
And then there's so many cool, different interactive seminars, and then of course you get to taste all of the best wine, and then some of the best world-class restaurants that we have right here in the Vail Valley, and it's going to be going all the way through Saturday. So definitely an exciting time to be here.
Oh, and speaking of exciting times and delicious food, this is the last week for the winter wine excursions.
Oh, the last week
already?
already?
Week, I know, it's tonight and
man.
Thursday. April 4th is the last one. And this is a really special sort of tour that goes on at Beaver Creek every Tuesday and Thursday. So you actually snowshoe around McCoy Park and then head back to a restaurant, high elevation there, get some delicious wine to finish off that exercise. And it's such a peaceful activity that then ends in wine. It's very zen-like.
Right? That is my all-time favorite way to enjoy wine, is to be able to go out and have some kind of outdoor adventure, and then to be able to cozy up next to a fireplace and have wine. Yes, please sign me up, Eric. Let's do it. Let's go. And then also, after you get done with that, tonight at the Villar Performing Arts Center, they have another world-class performance. It's what they're known for, and it's called Push. Now, this is a whole different take on theater. So it kind of is like fine art meets the Matrix, which is really hard to imagine, but you can see some of the footage here. It's going to be going on tonight at 7. It's kind of like watching a live action movie, and they have some gravity defying tricks and some physical illusions, and it's dance infused and it's acrobatic, and it really is just, it's so many different things. And we are going to be giving away tickets to the show, and again, it's tonight at 7 o'clock at the Villar Performing Arts Center, so it should be a pretty exciting show.
They've been doing some amazing concerts and performances at Villar Center this year.
Yeah, they really have. I mean, their lineup is so wide ranging. You know, you have something for the kids one night, and then something totally for the adults the next night, and then you have like blend. And anyway, it's amazing. It's kind of like Good Morning Vail. We have something for everybody coming up on the show today.
Yeah, we got Walking Mountain Science Center. We've got the Vail Public Library. We've got Betteridge Jewelers.
Oh yeah, we do.
Oh my gosh.
Right? And then we're going to be talking about some gorgeous real estate. We have that watching one coming up. We're going to be checking in with the third member of our team, Mark Sassy. He is back from his adventures on the East Coast, and he's going to be taking us on an adventure today. But right now, we're going to take a quick break, and we have a first look at that local weather forecast next.
Howdy folks, when we're not out busting airs, turning, slashing, having fun at the US Open, we're watching TV8.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
The 10th redefines on mountain dining, offering spectacular views of the Gore Range and an exclusive reflection of French, Swiss, Italian, and Rocky Mountain alpine cuisine. Convenience doesn't take away from extravagance at the 10th. Vail, like nothing on earth.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune in to TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
All right, this is a live look from the top of Beaver Creek Mountain at Patrol Headquarters, and you can see that we have a lot of cloud cover to start off this morning, and we are expecting to see snow in the forecast throughout the day, kind of off and on, starting off with some snowflakes and then kind of turning to a rain-snow mixture a little bit later on this afternoon and evening, and then turning back into snow overnight. So it's going to be kind of a moody kind of Tuesday. And it looks like really by the time that we get into tomorrow, we could see anywhere between about 3 to 6 inches possible. But today our temperature is going to be reaching into the mid 30s, and so it's going to be just kind of a relatively mild day compared to some of the other storms we've seen move through. And then if you're going to be out in Eagle, we'll be seeing those temperatures in the low 50s, 45 for Avon, 37 in Vail. Most likely we'll be seeing that rain mixture down in town and that snow in the upper elevations. And then down along the Front Range today, high of 57 degrees and partly cloudy down there. So once again, we'll be seeing that accumulation reaching into the 3 to 6 inch range by tomorrow, and we'll be looking at maybe a little bit of a clearing by the time we get into the end of the weekend, and then we'll be seeing you know, maybe a little bit more snow on the way for Saturday. But that's look at what's happening with your conditions. Head on over to Sun and Ski. They have a great deal going on right now on all things snowboard. So if you want to get some discounts on boots or boards, they are definitely having a good sale. So stop on by. They're right in the heart of downtown Avon. Coming up next, we have a look at what's going on with your conditions for both Vail and Beaver Creek Mountains. They are definitely in fantastic shape.
This resort report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
Hey, good morning everybody. Mark Sass here at the top of the Eagle Bond Gondola. The doors are about to open. As I was riding up, light snow flurry is falling up here, you know, on top of the mountain, right around 11,000 feet. A chunk of blue sky though. Really good conditions up here. I want to make my way outside and once again share with everybody how good we are. We're at close to 7 feet for the base of our mountain right now. So our snow base, close to 7 feet of snow, 314 inches we've received so far, and there's more snow in the forecast. Once again, you just heard that from Ashley. More of that spring-like snow, but still the mountain is fully open. Vail Mountain, 100% accessible, 5,288 acres available for you to ski and to snowboard and to come up to Adventure Ridge and enjoy all the tubing and all the fun you're gonna find, whether you're at the base during the daytime up on top of the mountain. Phenomenal conditions. Grooming continues. Kind of mild up here first thing this morning, so I expect to find that softer snow. But weather will shift a little bit. Let's take it down to Eric in the studio. He's going to give you conditions for Beaver Creek next.
Thanks a lot, Mark. Beaver Creek, just like Vail, is looking absolutely gorgeous today. Just an inch of new snow over the past 24 hours, but they have had 5 inches over the past 7 days and over 300 inches for this year. 70-inch mid-mountain depth. That is so much snow for mid-mountain. It's been an incredible season. And just like Vail, Beaver Creek is 100% open, so you can access all the terrain imaginable that Beaver Creek has to offer. This morning might be a little bit hard pack on the groomers, so it could be worth just hanging out in either the Rose Bowl area or the Red Buffalo area and just getting warmed up, getting those legs ready, because as the not necessarily sun comes out, but as the temperature climbs today, the snow will still naturally soften, and that will allow you to maybe be able to explore some trees a little bit, potentially head over to Strawberry Park for a nice long steep groomer. You can get some good speed on there, or the Larkspur area is probably going to be very fun later on this afternoon once temperatures climb a little bit. Overall, it's going to be a great day on both Vail and Beaver Creek, but maybe stick to the groomers. We'll be in a little bit better shape. All right, coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Ready to break through your allergies? People everywhere are reaching for Allegra, the fastest non-drowsy allergy relief. It starts strong and stays strong for 24 hours. Get back to the moment with Allegra.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
It's kind of hard to believe that we're already looking ahead to summer, but we are, and the kickoff to summer here in the mountains each and every year is over Memorial Day weekend, and it's up at Beaver Creek with Blues, Brews, and Barbecue. Now this kicks off on May 24th and it goes through the 26th, and it's the 16th annual celebration. So you'll have a chance to not only taste some delicious barbecue from across the state and, of course, enjoy some great blues music, but on top of that, there will be 30 different Colorado breweries beverages that you get to sample. So if you are a big fan of beer and you like some sunshine, you like being in the mountains, you like great food, you like great music, this is going to be the festival for you. And right now, if you book your lodging deals, you can find deals starting at $159. So that's going to be an incredible savings, and also the best way to make sure that you have that premier lodging spot, so you can just kind of, you know, go from your room down to get the beer and then go back up to your room, take a nap, and go back down for more. It's going to be a lot of fun. It all starts on May 24th. Then as we get into really the thick of the summer season, starting on June 20th, the Beaver Creek Rodeo really makes its appearance once again. Now this is a lot of fun for the entire family, and it all kind of starts up in Beaver Creek Village, and then they transition down into Avon, and this is where you can experience bull riding. There's also the mutton busting, and you have everything from, you know, the team roping to the oh my gosh, the calf scramble. And I mean, it's just, it is your full-on typical rodeo, but set right in the heart of Avon with Beaver Creek as your backdrop. You have the rodeo princesses that come out. It's just a great time to really kind of enjoy something that's very quintessentially Western. And again, it all starts on June 20th. Now, somebody else who loves the rodeo is Mark Sassy. I think it's one of his favorite things of the entire summer. Pretty sure, Mark, did you wear your chaps today? Is that what you told me? You're going to wear your chaps? Is that what you can only see your ski jacket. Are you wearing chaps?
No, but I think you were going to let me borrow your chaps was kind of the plan. We had talked about that the other day. Bring them to work and I'll wear them. Hey, so top of the mountain, the top of the Eagle Bond Gondola, Adventure Ridge area where they have tubing and snow biking and some fun activities during the wintertime. Summertime is a whole different world up here. Now, the relationship between Vail Mountain and the natural forest, the National Forest lands, are really providing a unique, raw, organic way to enjoy the outdoors. No, nothing motorized up here, but a plethora of activities. I'm going to show you this right here. This is one of the Game Creek Aerial Tour zipline towers. There's 7 of these. There's 7 different zip lines, along with aerial bridges like you're seeing right there. This particular zip line is about 200 to 300 feet over the trees at its highest point. It's about a 15 to 20 second zip, and you're going about 50 to 60 miles per hour. This is the Game Creek Aerial Adventure, the Aerial Tour. Along with that activity up here, you have the Forest Flyer, which is the mountain-propelled, gravity-propelled roller coaster of sorts up on top of the mountain over in that direction off to the west. And you also have the ropes courses and the climbing wall and summer tubing. It's unreal, and this is Adventure Ridge. It's called Epic Discovery, and it is, once again, that relationship with the natural world, allowing our visitors of all ages and ability levels to immerse themselves in our natural environment and have a lot of fun doing it. Well worth it, well worth making some memories up here. If you go to Vail's website, you're going to find information about Epic Discovery. You'll find information about Adventure Ridge, which is kind of the winter part of Epic Discovery, which continues, you know, until the mountain closes. Plenty of stuff to do up here, and also a great restaurant, Bistro 14, to grab some food. We're going to take it back to the studio. Eric has a look at your weather next.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
Thanks a lot, Mark. Looks a little cloudy up there today. Also quite comfortable, though. And that's going to be the majority of the day, as cloud cover should be prominent throughout the course of our day, with slowly increasing chances of precipitation all the way up to 60%. Hopefully, significant accumulation could occur with this storm, but also maybe not. And temperatures as high as 35 degrees by this afternoon, so very comfortable up on mountain. And now we're going to look a little bit further west, try to predict some weather patterns. A lot of systems moving around here on the Pacific West Coast, and then this low pressure system hanging out over Nevada and Utah area right now. And with the jet stream kind of being fairly consistent from Utah into Colorado, we do expect that precipitation and that low pressure ridge to be joining us almost throughout the course of the entire week. We're going to get a little break from it on Thursday when the sunshine is going to occur, but then Friday through Sunday, all of that storm front in the Pacific is going to move its way into our valley, and a little bit of a potential for rain on Saturday and Sunday if the temperatures don't drop below freezing. So we get one more day of sunshine on Thursday, and then the clouds roll back in. Thanks to Boost Oxygen for sponsoring this weather. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at Rugs Benedict's.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
I've talked on this phone through the happiest times of my life and through the saddest times of my life, but I never dreamed in 1,000 years that it would save my life. Boom! I fell 22 feet, completely shattered my pelvis. In the middle of the woods. I called my wife. She thought I was joking. I said, man, I'm not. I was so lucky that day. Saved my life.
There for you when it matters most. Get unlimited on the best network with Apple Music included. And save big when you switch. Only on Verizon.
Here at Rugs Benedict, we provide a huge selection of anything that goes on your floor. Whether it's your business or your home, we're providing wood flooring, vinyls and carpeting, commercial carpeting, residential carpeting.
We have over 1,000 area rugs here in our showroom in Avon. They range from the smallest 2x3s up to 10x14 or larger. We can do a custom rug for any place in your house. We offer traditional styles, contemporary styles, shags, nylons, wool. We have machine-made options up to handmade one-of-a-kinds.
Wood flooring has come such a long way. Of course, we have the traditional solid oak floors that we've been seeing for a century. And technology has really brought wood flooring to a new space where you can really have an engineered, extremely durable, beautiful flooring.
Our 10,000 square foot showroom is like walking into an art gallery. The textures, the colors, it's vast, it's expansive, and it's just beautiful.
Looking for area rugs or carpeting, it's something that you really want to feel and look at and touch and have the experience of. So here at Rugs Benedict, we've created so many different ways for you to really experience the product, see it installed on the floor in a large vignette. We have large pieces of the different carpets available, and we can kind of lay everything out together so you can have an experience of what it's going to look like in your home or business.
Sometimes the best way to judge if the rug is going to work for you is to try the rug in your home, in the space where you'd like to see it. If it doesn't work, bring them back and let's try more.
Since we have such a large inventory, we're able to install things in your home immediately. You can select something today and we can put it in tomorrow. The installation is as important as the product you select. So at Rugs Benedict, we've built a really strong installation team of employee installers that just work for Rugs Benedict. We provide a lifetime installation warranty on everything that we put into your home so that you have that security knowing that it'll last and perform well for you.
Frequently, clients leave saying how easy that was. That's what we want to create, a smooth process from beginning to end so everyone is happy.
Please come visit us at Rugs Benedict. We develop lifelong relationships with our customers. by providing extreme value and creating beautiful spaces for your home and business.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Now, you might not think that with a day being as cloudy as this one is starting off that you need sunscreen, but actually, it really doesn't matter what the season is or how much cloud cover there is, the UV rays, they're always there, always. So that's why it's important to put that sunscreen on every single day. So we always recommend at least an SPF 30 or above if you don't want to go home with a goggle tan as part of your souvenir of being here, because it's so easy for it to happen. Also, sunscreen just provides that extra kind of buffer layer on your skin as you're out there on the mountain. And today we're going to be seeing a high of 6 for that UV index right around noon, and then it'll kind of taper off a little bit as we get further in the afternoon, but it's still going to be pretty strong out there. So at least an SPF 30, if you haven't tried Supergoop before, they are just known for being really inventive. They're the first company to invent a sunscreen mousse. They also have the very first sunscreen that is built into an eyeshadow. It's called Shimmer Shade, and there's an SPF 30 in that color. It's really pretty. So anyway, check out Supergoop if you haven't before. Coming up, we have a closer look at what's happening with that local weather forecast, and we do have some snow on the way.
Ready to break through your allergies? People everywhere are reaching for Allegra, the fastest non-drowsy allergy relief. It starts strong and stays strong for 24 hours. Get back to the moment with Allegra.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It's a kind of an overcast but warm Tuesday morning. Here's a live shot from the base of Gondola 1, right at the end of Bridge Street in Vail Mountain Plaza. It's going to be a nice day to get up and ski and snowboard. We're going to have snow showers on and off. We might see a little bit of the R word at those lower elevations. I just checked out Joel Gratz's forecast, and Ashley was spot on. Possibly 3 to 6 inches more of these heavier snow showers possibly coming this evening. Tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning, could be a nice little fresh powder day surprise for everybody. And then snow showers on and off over Thursday also. And like Eric also told you before, there's a series of storms lining up on the Pacific coastline, that jet stream kind of tracking everything towards us. For Vail today, midday at the base, temperatures mid-30s. 34, 35 degrees. More of a chance of a percentage of snow towards the late afternoon into the evening hours, and pretty mild temperatures overnight, about 31 for our 8 o'clock low temperature. Now, if you're going to make your way over Vail Pass, head to Summit County. Keystone, a mixture of sunshine and clouds today, mid-mountain temperatures there. 37 degrees. A little cooler at Breckenridge, about 30 degrees mid-mountain. And then for Eagle County, Vail and Beaver Creek, respectively, 31 and 33 degrees. More cloud cover in Eagle County than you'll find in Summit County today. And then we have snow showers on and off, really all the way through the end of the weekend. A little bit of sunshine and clouds for your Thursday, but for the most part, cloud cover, overcast skies, anywhere from 10 to 30 to 25 to 40% chance of snow falling on and off. So no big raging snowstorms coming our way, but consistent potential snowfall a little bit every day. That adds up also. All right, that's a look at your weather. Ashley back in the studio. She has a look at the roads next.
Now this is a live look at I-70. You can see that traffic is moving along pretty nicely, but the roads are wet out there this morning, and especially over Vail Pass and some of the areas in the higher elevations of the Rockies, you are going to find some pretty icy conditions. And I definitely found some nice ice on my windshield this morning, along with some of those areas that were melting out yesterday afternoon are now a little bit more slick. So basically, the name of the game today is just that it's going to be a little bit icy in areas and probably some areas that you're not anticipating. And then when we have that rain snow mixture moving into, that's going to maybe limit your visibility as well. So that's something just to consider. And right now, this time of year, it's really important to make sure that you have windshield wiper fluid just in mass quantities, right? That you have your tank full and that you also maybe have an extra one with you in the car, especially if you're going to be traveling along I-70 for any kind of long distance. It's always really nice to have that just because of the splashback that's on the road. We're getting a lot of that snow melt that's been happening recently, and then it ends up on your windshield. So if you're looking for some great resources to find out what's happening on the roads before you head out there, maybe you have a flight later on today down along the Front Range, or maybe you're going to be heading out to explore some of our other mountain communities. cotrip.org is also where you can find these web cameras, so you can actually see what's happening on the roads before you go. Another one that's really, really advantageous for this area is ecalert.org. That covers the entire Eagle County, which is both Vail and Beaver Creek, is also Vail Pass. So if you have any accidents on Highway 6 or on I-70, any kind of delays, you can get those alerts texted to you, emailed to you. You can kind of set your preferences, and it's really, really helpful. So just some great resources to have with you, no matter what time of year it might be. All right, we are going to take a quick break. Coming up, we have some great interviews ahead. We still have your watch and win. We're going to be giving away tickets to see Push Theater tonight at the Villar Performing Arts Center. We have a look at what's going on with your mountain conditions. We have so much to do, and it's really not even like 7:30 yet, is it? Yeah, stay with us.
Visit the local ski and board experts at Christie Sports for a great day on the mountain. Come in for an amazing selection of skis, boards, clothing, and accessories. Let Christie Sports' knowledgeable staff of skiers and riders help find the gear that's right for you. With convenient locations in Vail Village, West Vail, Avon, and Beaver Creek, Christie Sports has top-quality rentals and demos for all ages and abilities. A Colorado original since 1958, Christie Sports is everywhere you ski and ride.
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Well, it's been an amazing winter on mountain on both Vail and Beaver Creek on the resorts, but if you're looking for something a little bit different to go do that also can give you a great way to exercise or hang out with your dog, then picking up split boarding is an amazing option. I've been doing it all winter long, but making sure to stay on certain terrain throughout the majority of the winter because we had such high avalanche danger. And I want to take you through 3 of my favorite zones. The first one that we're going to look at is actually safe no matter when you go in the winter because the pitch is so mellow, or the gradient or the slope is so mellow that there is no chance of any avalanche slides occurring there. And right now at this time of year we have gotten some good melt through. so that you can essentially go anywhere you want to. Now, this is my first one. This is one of my favorite trails to take my dog. This area is called Haymeadow Mountain. It's at the Grouse Creek Trailhead outside of Minturn. You're looking at about 2.5 to 3 miles round trip, and essentially you're just going straight up the slope and then coming right back down. It's also used as walking trails in the summer, so you can take a longer switchback route up Haymeadow, but that one's a really great way to sort of get introduced to split boarding. It's a big wide open field. There's not a lot of trees that you have to navigate, and then there's no backcountry features like cornices or couloirs or anything that could potentially get dangerous. And then the next level that I like to go to is over in Summit County. Now this one is called Mayflower Gulch. It's just past Copper Mountain on the road to Leadville. This one is a bit more intermediate, and that's because at the end of this trail, this one, well, one for length it's intermediate. It's about 6 to 6.5 miles round trip, and you're just going straight up a service road for about 3 miles, and then you end up in this big open basin, and this is where it can get challenging and why it's an intermediate level, because you do have to navigate a cornice. You've got multiple different aspects that could be performing differently depending on the sun, depending on the wind blown, and different snow conditions you're going to have to analyze in order to go to this one. And finally, the third area that I really love going to back here locally in Vail, actually in East Vail at the end of Bighorn Road where the bike path starts. Now in the summer, you would typically take this bike path over to Copper Mountain, but in this case, you can actually take the bike path about 2 miles up, and then on your left on that north side of the highway, south-facing aspect, it's kind of a big open aspen field ridgeline that you can get to. And this one a little bit less safe than Mayflower Gulch just because it is an avalanche chute that you're riding down. So you have to be very aware of what the snowpack levels are, and certainly not something that I would do during the primary main season. But right now, since compaction rates are so high, it's certainly safe to get out there. You can even bring your dog out to that East Vail one. I'm probably going to be doing that later today. It's so fun, and that one's about 6 miles round trip. So if you're just trying to get into split boarding, there's a little picture of Minnie. That's my little golden that we go split boarding with, and this one is actually at Haymeadow to start off with. That's the perfect place to both learn to split board, get your dog used to split boarding. There's Minnie at Haymeadow again. There's cool little cabins up on Haymeadow. It actually used to be where lettuce fields were. Minturn was the lettuce capital of the world for a while there, so there's kind of leftover cabins from the lettuce stuff that goes on. There's another shot of Haymeadow. You can see that mild gradient slope there and just no trees to navigate. Really easy to both get up and get down. This is a shot from Mayflower Gulch, so that's at the end of that service road looking out towards that big open face, and it's a big cornice can develop on top of there. I was just there a couple days ago, and at its peak there was probably a 15-foot tall wind-blown cornice that you definitely don't want to mess with, especially this time of year in the afternoons when snow melt is high. Those cornices can get really heavy, and if they fall, that's definitely going to cause a fairly large avalanche slide. So you want to make sure you're not going under those if you're getting out in the backcountry. Get out there and enjoy split boarding, but make sure you're staying safe while doing it. And now we're going to check in with Ashley, get a look at the weather.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
All right, some great information there from Eric about how to explore some exciting terrain around the Vail and Summit County areas. And you know, for some people, it's really exciting to explore shopping in the Vail and Summit County areas, especially when you get some serious discounts like you'll find at the outlets at Silverthorne. They're located just over Vail Pass and right at exit 205, 30 to 70% off name brands every single day. Now today's gonna be a great shopping day. We're gonna be seeing those temperatures getting into the mid-30s. We're also looking at some snow maybe early, and then kind of a rain-snow mixture later on this afternoon, and then some snow later on tonight. And between today and tomorrow, we're gonna see maybe anywhere between about 3 to 6 inches of accumulation. So if you're going to be out there on the roads, you're going to be hiking over to Summit County, you'll find maybe a little bit more sunshine over there with Keystone seeing those mid-mountain conditions at 37 degrees, 30 in Breckenridge, 33 for Beaver Creek, and 31 in Vail. And again, keep in mind these are your mid-mountain temperatures, so probably very similar to what you'll find around Vail Pass. Now, if you're going to be out there traveling the next couple days, we're going to be seeing that snow lingering through tomorrow, and then Thursday it kind of dries out a little bit. Same thing for Friday, only about a 10% chance of seeing some moisture for those days. And then we have another system moving in for the weekend for Saturday and for Sunday. And those temperatures also staying in the 30s and the 40s, so relatively mild. Now also going on this weekend, Calvin Klein up to 50% off, but that's only going on until Sunday. So you've got a few days to get on over to the outlets and get those extra discounts at Calvin Klein, up to 50% off. That's amazing. All right, coming up, we have some really great information, especially if you're looking to really kind of amp up the bones of your household with PSI Plumbing.
For over a decade, the Epic Pass has provided skiers and riders season-long access to world-class mountains that are truly epic by nature. Vail, Whistler Blackcomb, Park City, Breckenridge, and more. The next evolution of the Epic Pass has arrived, and the possibilities are limitless, from one day to every day. Epic for everyone. Buy before April 14th and get 10 buddy tickets.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. One of the defining qualities of our community are the numerous locally owned and operated businesses. We're spotlighting one today that's headquartered in Edwards. It's PSI Plumbing, and joining us is their owner, Jim Harper. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Well, tell us a little bit about PSI. How'd you guys get your start, and how long have you been in the Valley?
You know, I'm originally from Boston. Came to Colorado in '91, and we've been in the Valley since '97, and we've been in business since the year 2000, so about 18 and a half years now.
That's incredible. And I'm assuming you've grown quite a bit over that time.
Quite a bit, yeah. We now have about 36 people total, 28 technicians in the field. So yeah, it's been really good growth. It's been a great place to work and live. We're very happy here.
Tell me a little bit more about your technicians, because these aren't some folks who just walk in off the street and apply for a job. They require a lot of training.
You know, they do require a lot of training. So we try to hire very experienced people, and then what we'll do is we'll go out and we'll find young kids today that want to learn the trade, want to get hands dirty, and make a great living and have a lot of fun, right? Because what we do is a lot of fun. You're not bored. You're not stuck inside of a bank working somewhere or looking out a window, you know, doing paperwork. You're out every day going from job to job, right? So we recruit a lot of young guys locally, and we train them from the ground up. You know, we bring them in here into our training facility. We will teach them how to rebuild faucets. We teach them how to tear apart a hydronic boiler like this. And you know, the advantage of that is really, you know, they're gonna make their mistakes in here, okay? And when they come to your home, they're already experienced, they've already worked on the equipment, and they've worked on it from our standpoint, how PSI wants to see it done, right? So we make sure that they're consistent with our standards for the homeowner.
So tell me a little bit about your territory. How far do you guys range in Eagle County?
So right now in Eagle County, we cover from Gypsum to East Vale, and then we also service some of Frisco and Silverthorne. We have a pretty good base in Copper Mountain. You know, it's a pretty good size area.
So you're the guys we call if we're thinking about doing a remodel, but also if something goes wrong, especially in the middle of the night.
That's correct, yeah. That's really where we have our strong point is we are in a service retrofit business. We'll come to your house 24/7, 365. You know, when something goes wrong at 3 o'clock in the morning, we're typically the only people that answer, okay? A lot of people say they have 24/7, but when you make the call, you know, we have a live technician that answers your phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning, and we send them out to your house. That's what we do.
So give me a little bit more idea of what you guys do, because it's more than just pipes and sinks.
Yep, so we do drain cleaning, which includes running snake equipment, clearing blockages. We do maintenance jetting, which is where we use high pressure water to clean out a sewer line or a home's plumbing system. We do pipe thawing, we do pipe bursting, We do spray lining for commercial applications. We do septic pumping. We do hydrovac work. We have the only hydrovac unit in the valley. We do hydronics. We do radiant heat, snow melt. We do forced air. We do furnaces, air conditioning, right? We do a lot of water quality today. We specialize in doing water filtration, softening, carbon filtration, point of use RO systems, whole house RO systems. You know, really we run a gamut. We can do air quality in the home, which is a really, really big deal.
Jim, it's been great talking with you today. You guys are located in Edwards. Where else can people find you online?
You know, psivale.com. Also, the number is all over the side of our trucks, 926-0500. You know, and it says on every one of our trucks, you know, we're here to provide the best possible service, period. And that's kind of our goal every day.
Thanks so much, Jim. Stay tuned. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Time now for your GMC weather. Once again, top of Eagle's Nest over here. The ropes course is the Adventure Ridge House and some cloud cover with some moments of blue sky. Looking off to the south, that right there, my friends, Mount of the Holy Cross, over 14,000 feet, and beautiful views reaching all around today. We are going to see snow flurries once again falling, which they're doing up here right now. There's about an inch, maybe a little bit more than an inch of snow here on top of Eagle's Nest first thing this morning. And we will see the snow continue to lightly fall sporadically, you know, on and off throughout the day. And at those lower elevations where the temperatures are going to be a little bit warmer, we may see a little bit of the RAIN, I'm not going to say it, but a little bit of rain, a little bit of wind maybe, just because it's that time of the year. More snow this evening when the temperatures drop. National Weather Service, Joel Gratz, open snow, maybe 3 to 6 inches. We're going to find temperatures at the base of Vail today in the mid-30s with cloud cover and snow flurries, heavier towards the afternoon. Keystone and Breck, mid to upper 30s, mid-mountain temperatures for Vail and Beaver Creek. Low 30s is what you're going to find for our mid-mountain temperatures. And, you know, for the next 5 days, we are kind of in this stormy pattern. No big significant snowstorms, but consistent snow flurry activity and snow showers, spring snow showers, maybe some thunder snow, maybe a little bit of rain at the lower elevations. Thursday looks to be a pretty nice day with about a 10% chance of maybe some snow. Other than that, we have a kind of unstable weather coming our way for the next 4 or 5 days. Temperatures upper 30s, low 40s. Let's look at your weather, brought to you by GMC, the official vehicle partner for Vail Resorts. Back to the studio next. Eric has Lens of the Day.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years. Eyepieces of Vail will help you see and be seen.
Thanks a lot, Mark. It's looking a little bit cloudy up there today, and as we just saw with that weather forecast, potentially some sun in our forecast in the next couple days. And that means if you're here for the week, you're going to want a goggle lens that can do absolutely anything, and that's why I love the Anon magnet collection. So I've got this gorgeous WM1, that's women's magnetic frame. So it's a women's specific frame, and it's just so easy to change the lenses. You just simply squeeze the frame because it's a soft TPU, and then the rigid lens just pops right out, and you just drop one right in there. And Anon Lenses partnership with Carl Zeiss to make what they call sonar lenses. So not only do they have a great magnetic lens change system, they also alter the base color of the lens for every different style of lens that they make. So what that does is allow the lenses to have increased contrast and definition. So even if you end up on a cloudy day with this darker red lens, it's still going to give you enhanced contrast, enhanced definition, so you're able to see the various terrain features that the mountain has to offer. This Anon magnet collection, not just in a women's specific frame, they also have 3 different styles of men's frames. They've got a kid's goggle. They've got magnets on the bottom so that you can put a little magnetic face mask in there. It's so amazing. You can check these out at Eyepieces at the Goggle Bar at the top of Bridge Street. Stop in there, check out the Anon magnetic collection, get yourself a cappuccino or maybe even a cocktail. I love me some Eyepieces Goggle Bar. All right, coming up next, we're going to be speaking with Walking Mountain Science Center live in the studio.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
When the mountains are your office, professionals choose Helly Hansen gear. At the Helly Hansen store in Lion's Head, our professional staff can help you gear up like the pros. From our versatile layering systems and technologies to help keep you comfortable on your adventures, to our colorful and stylish casual collections, we have everything you need to keep you feeling alive. When you wear our gear, you feel what the pros feel.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
You know what tonight is going to be perfect for, especially with the kind of rain, snow mixture that we might be seeing in town? A great movie. And here to tell us about one that has a pretty big impact is my girl Kira from Walking Mountain Science Center. Good morning.
Morning.
So Kira, for people that aren't aware, Walking Mountains does this incredible sustainable film series, and this is the last film of the series this year?
Yes, yeah, so it runs November through April, and so this is your last chance to get out and see the films.
Okay, so you choose different films each month, and so what's happening tonight?
We've got an Inconvenient sequel tonight, which is the sequel to An Inconvenient Truth, which came out 11 years ago.
It's been 11 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
It doesn't feel like it, does
No,
it?
that's, wow, it made such huge waves when it did come out. So,
Definitely.
Okay, so this is the follow-up to that movie.
Yeah, and this one is a lot more hopeful. So they go into solutions and things that are working all around the world and kind of show the science of what's been happening, but also examples of cities that are doing it right.
I like that. I like actually having something hopeful to take away from it. And I think that's also something that we should point out, that's what you guys do with these films. It's not like you just bring people in and it's like, oh, doom and gloom, feel bad about yourself, and never drink from a straw ever again, that kind of thing, where you have these films, but then you also foster a really cool, talk with everyone afterwards.
Yeah, so we do kind of a Q&A discussion after each film, because the whole idea is to see how they can apply to our community and what action we can take here or what's already going on, how can we connect the people in the room to the local efforts. And so we do that for each and every film, and we also print out a little what's next sheet that has tips of what you can do individually and in our community, so there's multiple takeaways.
I love that. Okay, so where is it happening?
Tonight is at Loaded Joe's at 6:30 in Avon, and then 2 weeks from tonight, it's going to be at the Dusty Boot in Eagle at 6:30 again.
Okay, so that way people from all ends of our community can come on out.
Yeah, or if you missed the first one, you can come see the second one if you've got a schedule conflict or something.
Yeah, and then of course it's nice environment where you can also like kick back, get some food and drinks, and enjoy, especially on kind of a moody, kind of weathery kind of night. But with Walking Mountains, I mean, you do these incredible programs year round. If people want to learn more about some of the things that you do, just like within businesses, or how you will come into people's homes and make sure that they have the most energy efficient way of living, and it's amazing. So where would you send them for more information?
Our website is the best place to start, so walkingmountains.org. Or you're always welcome to give us a call and we can connect you to the right person, because we do all sorts of things and camp registration is still open. So if anybody has kids, they can get on there and send them to camp with us too.
I mean, you guys have camps, you have these really cool workshops. I just saw the the lineup that came out. I get the emails, but I mean, it really is fascinating how much you do with just throughout the year and on a daily basis. But thank you for being here and telling us about the last movie of the series tonight, you guys. So again, head on over to Loaded Joe's tonight, or also the Dusty Boot coming up next Tuesday at 6:30 for an inconvenient sequel, and also log on to walkingmountains.org for more information about how you can find sustainability in your life on a daily basis.
First Chair is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
All right, sitting up here at the top of Eagle's Nest, I can't go and ski yet. My First Chair reports will be from Slopestyle with your alpine conditions and snow report here in just a little about 8:15. But I can't ski yet. Buckle my boots and get ready like everybody else should be doing. Let's talk about First Chair and last chair of the season. I think it's important to understand, it's been a great winter. We've had tremendous snowpack, really phenomenal conditions throughout the entire winter, and the snow continues to fall. Conditions continue to be great. And maybe this is that time of the year where you want to experience a different way to go down the hill. Maybe you want to take a snowboard lesson. Maybe you want to try touring. Maybe you want to go cross-country skiing, or, telemark skiing, or if you don't snowboard, maybe you want to pick that up, or maybe if you snowboard, you want to pick up alpine skiing. This is a great time of year to kind of condition some new muscles and try something else out. It's been a long winter. It's been a great winter, and really taking advantage of the nice weather for the springtime and the fun activities. There's no need to push it all the way to the end. The mountain closes on the 21st for Vail, and we still have a handful of weeks left and really phenomenal snow out there. So make the most of it. Be safe. Always continue to be thinking about situational awareness and what's going on around you. Springtime is like any other day. Just be safe and make the most of it and make some memories. All right, that's First Chair. We have a look at that weather forecast with Eric coming up next.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Thanks a lot, Mark. I'm excited to see you start to ski. I'm curious about those conditions this morning. Looking a little bit cloudy to start the day off, but also pretty comfortable out there. Kind of been popping out to our patio every now and then, and air temps feeling really comfortable, full on spring mode here on the second day of April. And as we take a peek at the hourly forecast now, what we're going to notice is cloud cover predominant throughout the course of the day, as well as this increasing chance of precipitation all the way up to 60% by 8 p.m. and potentially heavy accumulating snowfall all the way through into tomorrow. Maybe not large accumulations, but it will likely be high moisture content, fairly heavy snow, and temperatures hovering in the mid-30s there to top out the day. And now we can see this storm system building on top of Colorado here. The blue represents all the moisture, and it's just kind of building up, and then a little bit further to the west of us, you can see another storm developing in the Pacific Northwest area around Oregon, Washington, and then additionally further west of that in the Pacific, another ridge blowing our direction. And that is represented in the precipitation that we are expecting to receive Friday through Sunday. However, it's currently at a fairly low percentage chance because the jet stream could pull it a little north of us or a little bit south. But what we do know is that we are expecting to get some snowfall tonight and into tomorrow. Pretty comfortable temperatures for the rest of the week as well. Thanks to Supergoop for sponsoring this weather. Coming up next, we've got a whole other hour of Good Morning Vail.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Mark Sassy right here at the top of Eagle's Nest, the top of the Eagle Bond Gondola, lift number 19. You're watching Good Morning Vail on TV8. We are the official television station for Vail and for Beaver Creek, and we have Eric and Ashley in the studio this morning. Thanks for tuning in. You get to ski in about a half an hour, or snowboard in about a half an hour. Picked up about an inch of snow overnight, so more snow on the way also. Conditions continue to get better and better. I want to brief everybody on some pretty big news for Vail. So 20 years ago, the last expansion we saw for Vail Mountain was that amazing place called Blue Sky Basin. And there's been an area at the top of Golden Peak, halfway up the Riva Bond Express, off to skiers left, or actually skiers right, that has been kind of in partial completion for, it feels like 20 to 30 years, a couple of decades at least. Now, the National Forest just officially approved this expansion to expand another 760 vertical feet with that new surface lift that's going to be going up there. You can see where that lift has been cut in from years past. Now, in the past, the concerns why it was never passed had a lot to do with stream health and sedimentation and the soil stability. So, when that snow melts and it runs off and it runs down into the river, it can create a lot of havoc, but it has been approved. So expect to see an expansion or a completion on Vail Mountain at Golden Peak over the course of the summertime. All right, the next thing up, Vail and Beaver Creek Sports at all their locations between Vail and Lions Head and Beaver Creek having a big sale, end of the season sale, up to 40% off select things. Whether you're looking for skis or boots or that jacket or that pair of goggles, you're going to find savings up to 40%. So you got to go in and check it out. We can't say 40% across the board, but go in there and talk to them and see what they have, and maybe they can make you a deal. But that's the big sale going through the end of the season. Maddie, Eric, actually Eric, not Maddie, Eric, back to you guys in the studio.
I mean, seriously, it's been like 5 minutes. Really? Really? You already forgot my name? Come on now.
Oh, dear. It's a day. It's cloudy.
I know.
We're just getting things going here.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. Also, Mark was just traveling over the weekend. He had some really cool things that he was announcing, big ski race on the East Coast. So he's just getting back. So we got to give him a hard time. Listen, tonight with this kind of weather, oh, Eric, it's such a good night for a movie or for a theater performance.
Really unique theater performance too. Like, it seems super cool. It's not just your typical kind of ballet performance or just on stage theater performance. It kind of involves physicality and theatrical performance, and we're getting a look at it here. It just seems pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's called Push Theater. So they've got all these different physical illusions, and then they also have it's kind of like it's like fine art sculpture, and then the matrix kind of all come together, if that's possible. And it is possible, and that's what these guys are doing. So, okay, so the show is tomorrow.
Okay.
It's tomorrow at the Villar Performing Arts Center. And we actually have a couple tickets to give away as part of our Watch and Win this morning. So you're just going to have to keep your phones out. Never know when we might be giving that away.
Oh, I can't wait to give stuff away.
I know. It's like Eric's favorite thing. Anyway, so make sure to have your phones ready. Coming up, we're going to have a look at what's happening with that local weather forecast. We also have some really exciting guests to introduce you to. So, hey, hour number 2. Good morning, Vail. Stay with us.
Hey, I'm River Radamus. I'm on the U.S. ski team, and you're watching TV8 Vail.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain.
For over a decade, the Epic Pass has provided skiers and riders season-long access to world-class mountains that are truly epic by nature. Vail, Whistler Blackcomb, Park City, Breckenridge, and more. The next evolution of the Epic Pass has arrived, and the possibilities are limitless, from one day to every day. Epic for everyone. Buy before April 14th and get 10 buddy tickets.
Yo, check this out.
Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
All right, it's that time of day. You didn't have to wait too long from our promised Watch and Win. Today, a very special Watch and Win, as we will be giving away 2 tickets to Push Physical Theater tomorrow night, 7 p.m. at the Villar Center in Beaver Creek. That's a really unique theater performance. As Ashley was saying before, it just combines sculptures with the Matrix and great physicality. Probably going to be one of the more entertaining shows that they have at the Villar Center this year because it is just so unique. So that's Push Physical Theater tomorrow at 7 p.m. Also, as always, we're going to be giving away this lovely Chaos Beanie, TV8 logoed, so you can rep your favorite TV station, and a can of Boost Oxygen. If you're just joining us from low elevation, this can really help you acclimate quickly, or if your legs are getting a little tired in the spring slush, this can help your legs recover. Great for athletes. And then finally, a TV8 neck buff, so you can keep your face warm as the snow starts to fall. Now, in order to win these tickets, you're going to have to call a number and then answer a question, and that question is, what type of theater is Push performing? It involves movement, it starts with a P. What type of theater is it? Call 970-754-8888. Win 2 tickets right now.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
Oh, I hear people calling in for that Watch and Win. I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it. It's Push Physical Theater. If you haven't called in yet and that guy gets it wrong, keep on calling. All right, now today we're going to be seeing those temperatures pretty mild out there. We're going to be seeing those highs reaching into the mid-30s, and we are looking at some light snow this morning and then maybe a rain-snow mixture later on this afternoon. And that snow level is really going to be staying around 8,000 feet. So for us, that may just dust down in town just a little bit. Most likely going to be staying up higher on the mountain. So we will be seeing anywhere between about 3 to 6 inches between today and tomorrow. And if you're going to be out there traveling, the roads are probably going to be pretty slick. Temperatures will be in the upper 30s for Vail, 45 for Avon, 52 in Eagle, so probably mostly just wet roads out there. And then down along the Front Range, temperatures in the upper 50s. Now for our extended forecast, again, that snow continues through tomorrow, and then Thursday and Friday we have a little break in the action. Temperatures return to the 40s and just kind of seeing maybe some partly cloudy skies before we have another system moving in for the weekend for Saturday and for Sunday. And if you need to get geared up for any weather, Christie Sports is the place to go. They have 4 locations throughout the Vail Valley. They are the place that I get my base layers, I get my goggles, I got my helmet there. I also love to get I got my snowboard there and my boots. I get everything there, and it's because they have great deals and because they have the best staff and the most knowledgeable staff. So head on over, tell them I said hey. All right, you know who else I want to say hey to? It's my buddy Mark Sassy. He just got back from the East Coast late last night, and he's up on the mountain already getting after it. Mark, how are those conditions looking?
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Hey Ash, just so you know, conditions up here, a couple of inches maybe in some of these areas, a little fresh powder on top of that soft corduroy they groomed overnight, and they are grooming first thing this morning. Actually over at the tubing hill, the groomer is laying down the corduroy on the tubing hill. So that 5-star grooming translates all the way down to Adventure Ridge and the tubing activities here. Yeah, I just got back from the East Coast last night, late night. Spent some time at one of my alma maters of ski resorts back on the East Coast in Maine. And I'll tell you, they got great snowpack there too. For New England, really good snow. So nice to see that, you know, Mother Nature is still providing us with plenty of snowfall, and the snow continues. I'm about to go make some turns. I want to let you know what it's like up here. I haven't been able to ski yet, but I can tell you right now, it's not going to be noisy snow today. It's going to be soft and kind of buttery snow. That's the kind of snow that I like to make some turns on first thing in the morning. Visibility, pretty perfect. Let me give you a quick little look around. You can see what it's like up on top. Light snow flurry activity falling. There is the groomer over tubing the tubing hill. I'm not sure if you can see that. Visibility fine this morning. Morning, guys. What up? Good morning. Another nice day up here. We are looking into, you know, about 2.5 more weeks to go. Not quite a month left for our ski season on Vail Mountain. Beaver Creek closing on the 14th. Vail closing on the 21st. All right, I'm going to snap into my skis and make some turns. This first chair brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. In the studio next, if you have anybody that likes to play basketball, any kiddos for summertime, the Eagle Valley Eagles, Eagle County Eagles Basketball Club is in the studio. We will be right back.
So recently, my son's band was signed by a record label.
A record deal? Unbelievable. Whenever we're about to get on a stage for a huge audience, I always give my dad like a FaceTime kind of moment. You see the crowd, you see the emotion. You know, he has that experience for the first time with me, and it's really important to me. I created a rock star.
The best network is even better when you share it. Buy the latest iPhone for you and get iPhone XR on us for someone else. And get Apple Music on us too, only on Verizon.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Keep going, man. You got it.
If you ride, you get it. Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Oh, am I excited to introduce you to our first guest this morning. Man, I love my job. I love my job. Let's just debut everyone, shall we? So we have Mike, we have JC, and we have Joel. Good morning, you guys. And I noticed you have Vail Valley Eagles logos, and tell us a little bit about what is the Vail Valley Eagles?
So we are the local youth basketball club, right? There's a lacrosse club, there's a soccer club, there's probably 5,000 other clubs.
Else, yeah.
But we are the local youth basketball club, and we run competitive basketball programs for kids from middle school through high school.
Okay. Now, really quickly, tell me how each of you are involved.
Yeah, so Mike is our president of the board. He's the one who handles all the administrative stuff and makes my life really easy. JC, these guys actually helped kind of found the boys side of the club, which is awesome. JC's my assistant coach, so he's the one yelling at me all the time, and then I relay that to the kids, right? Yeah. Exactly. He keeps me, my mind focused, and then I coach the top level of the boys, so our varsity for the guys. Yeah.
All right, so so this is the time to get everybody signed up.
Right. So we have our 4 open gyms / player evaluation dates coming up. First one starts this weekend, Saturday the 6th at 9 in the morning at Battle Mountain High School. We've been pushing info out as best we can to get people to sign up. But if you go to our website, the vvebc.org site, you can find your way to the sign up. There's no cost to sign up. We're just looking to get kids to come and play.
Yep. For sure.
And then obviously really nice to have that RSVP too, so that you know what to expect, whether it's going to be 30 or 300.
Right. Yeah. If we get 300, we're in trouble.
That would be a high-class problem.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it is important to get the RSVP out there so that we know and we can plan it and make it as fun as possible for the kids, so that we know what kind of drills we can do, how much playing we can get done, and really build it around the kids' skill sets for sure. So. Yeah, and we're trying to get the kids in there to just play. I think in their heads when they think tryout
or
evaluation. That's not what we're really trying to do. We want to get in there, see what they can do, see how they perform, and see how they get along with everybody. For sure. Yeah. And so and have fun.
I'm sure from your perspective also see, you might be really good in this position, or kind of be able to place them in the right spots in the team where they're going to be successful.
For sure. You start to see where people's roles kind of fit and the style of player that they are. It's interesting because when you're building a team like that, you don't necessarily need the 8 or 10 best individual players. You need guys who come together as a team and play the best. So even if you come out and you play and you didn't hit all your shots, you can start to see how these people mold together and how they're going to play together. So it's less about who made shots and who missed shots. It's more about how you played and how hard you went and fitting those people in together.
And then you obviously need great coaches and great administrators too to help coordinate all of this. Okay, you guys, so how do people sign up, and where and when is it happening again?
So if you hit our website, that vvebc.org, there's all the information out there. JC does a great job of keeping that website up to date. And you can sign up there. It's got a schedule for all the open gyms. So it's this Saturday, and then Tuesday, April 9th, Wednesday, April 17th, and then next Saturday, April 27th again. We won't kick off practice until after school spring sports are done in mid-May. But the website's really the best place for info. Or you can hit our Facebook page, Vail Valley Eagles Basketball Club. We keep that up to date with a lot of info as well. So, or you can, I think my phone number is up on the screen.
Don't abuse that, please.
Feel free to call me.
Such a bold move.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you know you can really trust this guy. My goodness.
Right. Are we almost out of time?
We are pretty much out of time.
Can we just do a really quick plug? We had one of our, there are two things really quick. One is I just don't want everybody to understand this is a program for boys and girls. And the second thing is we just had one of our longtime players, a senior from Eagle Valley High School, Jacob Medina, just announced that he's committed to play basketball in college next year at Doane University up in Nebraska. So congrats, Jacob.
Yeah.
And we're really thrilled for him and proud of what he's accomplished.
Oh, that's so exciting. Well, you guys, thank you so much for coming on this morning, and congratulations to Jacob. And again, vvebc.org. Coming up next, we have a look at your weather.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
Got your Tubing Hill Inspirato weather report. Here's that little groomer cleaning up the Tubing Hill first thing this morning, getting it ready for a 2 o'clock open this afternoon. Light snow flurries falling up here at the top of Adventure Ridge Epic Discovery, the top of the Eagle Bond Gondola at about 10,500 feet. Some cloud cover off to the west. We are going to see some weather today. Mostly cloudy skies for Eagle County. For Vail and for Beaver Creek, our temperatures midday at the base of Vail Mountain should be, in the low to mid 30s. The temperatures for us up on top of the mountain or midway up on top of the mountain, lower 30s, upper 20s. Going to be a nice day. It's not going to be too cool. Visibility will be impacted. We may see snow flurries, heavier snow shower activity towards the tail end of your Tuesday for sure. And then into the evening hours, and then early Wednesday morning. Tomorrow morning could be good. That's your Inspirato weather. We have more of the show coming up with Gene Mitchell with Engel and Volkers, hyping up a great location, the Austria House. We'll be right back.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
Lion's Head Jewelers, a mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
When the mountains are your office, professionals choose Helly Hansen Gear. At the Helly Hansen store in Lion's Head, our professional staff can help you gear up like the pros. From our versatile layering systems and technologies to help keep you comfortable on your adventures, to our colorful and stylish casual collections, we have everything you need to keep you feeling alive. When you wear our gear, you feel what the pros feel.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
Well, if you've joined us this winter, you've experienced how amazing the snow can be, but summer is just around the corner, and that's a pretty special time of year too. And now I've got Gene Mitchell from Engel and Volkers here, and you represent a really unique opportunity to own just a little piece of Vail.
Yeah, I have been with the Austria House for 20 years, so we just celebrated our 20-year anniversary. And a lot of people don't know about the Austria House still. it's just a little piece, a gym located right in the heart of Vail Village.
Yeah, easy access to the ski slopes, right by the in-town bus stops.
Right next to the covered bridge. It is a fractional ownership. It was the first fractional property built in Vail, and originally managed by the Sun and Alp. And what it provides is really an opportunity for people that they're looking at property in Vail, and they've looked at the prices and the commitment, and sometimes people don't, they just don't want to spend that much money. They just want a small piece of Vail. And here's some photos of Vail in the summer and our location, which is just one of the most picturesque locations in the village, right on Gore Creek, with beautiful views of Vail Mountain. And it can't be more spectacular than the scenery here. And the Austria House really provides that old European charm that we like to keep and maintain. Even though a lot of properties are becoming more modern, we still like what Vail represents, is the history of Vail and that European feel. The property has a lot of services and amenities, which make it very popular because it's maintenance free, and really people that come, especially moms, you don't want to make breakfast and make the beds and work when you're on vacation.
Exactly.
So, you want the service, you want concierge service, you want maid service, you want a bellman, and if there's any arrangements you need for your family, the staff can take care of it for them. The prices at the Austria House, we have 3 floor plans. We have a 2-bedroom, a 3-bedroom, and a 3-bedroom penthouse. They all face the creek, like I said, and their prices are starting at $175,000. So it's a terrific value for 5 weeks throughout the year. It's 2 weeks in the winter and typically 2 weeks in the summer, and an extra week plus space available. We always have space available, so if there's any vacancy, members can pick up additional time. We keep their skis up at the ski house during the ski season. So they have ski valet. They can also use the Vail Athletic Club or the Vitality Center, so there's full access to that amenity as well. So it really is a great location for families because you're right on the bus stop. You can go to Lion's Head or Golden Peak. You can easily go to Solaris and bowl and all the activities, right across the street. So I have resales now. So we're all sold out. We have 162 members. And so there are people that are selling. They've been there maybe, 10 years and they're just not coming anymore. So there is opportunity right now to buy into the club. There's, I have about 10 memberships or so for sale in all floor plans. And I have people that are downsizing in Vail. They might have already owned a home, but maybe, they just don't need that home anymore. They're not coming out enough to Vail to really justify the expense of the property. So they might downsize. Or on the other hand, there might be people that are just looking, and inventory's low all over the valley right now, and they might just say, this is a great stepping stone to, maybe they've come in the winter, but they haven't come to Vail in the summer, and they want to experience what Vail's like and see if this is where they really want to make a long-term commitment.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's convenient. It's a good way to get kind of entry point to get into Vail. It's good for downsizing and just so many amenities. And thank you so much for coming on, Jean. Austria House, just such a fabulous property right in the heart of Vail. And stop by the England Volker's office. Say hi to Jean and inquire about the fractional ownership. It's just a great way to enjoy our valley without fully owning a property. And coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Hi, I'm Chris Anthony, professional skier and one of Warren Miller's film athletes. I love snow and so does Chaos. CTR by Chaos Hats is my choice for smart and protective headwear gear. Here's a few of my favorite models of CTR for staying warm and outside this winter. The Mistral Pro Balaclava can be worn under the helmet or alone. This hinge allows you to adjust the windproof face mask for mixed conditions. Another great way to stay warm is the CTR's modern single seam UHB balaclava. which is antimicrobial and super breathable. Clean lines for the discerning alpinist. The Headwall Versatile Glove is lightweight, stretchy, wind and water resistant. And it has a smartphone sensor thumb and index finger. Whether it's on the slopes, hiking, snowshoeing, Nordic skiing, or ice skating, Chaos has the winter gear solution. Find us at these stores.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
Oh, look at this. This is a live shot from patrol headquarters at the top of Beaver Creek. You can see Mountain Safety just set up there entering the slow zone sign. It looks like we have just a little bit of a clearing starting to happen and also some sunshine peeking through those clouds. Now we're going to have kind of an interesting day of weather. Now this morning we're starting off with, just a little bit of a dusting that took place overnight, and then we're going to be seeing, maybe some snowfall early throughout the day and then kind of a rain snow mixture later on this afternoon and evening. And as we look at those conditions along the I-70 corridor, you can see those raindrops for both Vail and for Avon. A little bit drier out in Eagle. Also nice and partly sunny skies. We're going to be seeing high of 57 in Denver. And we could potentially see anywhere between 3 to 6 inches out of today and tomorrow before we have a little bit of a break and we have some more sunshine back in the forecast for Thursday and Friday. And then once we get into the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we have a return of winter once again. This is very typical for spring. We end up seeing some sunshine, we get a little rain, we get some snow, we get all of it. And we also are going to be seeing those temperatures staying pretty mild in the upper 30s and low 40s. So that's a look at what's happening with your local weather forecasts, all brought to you by Beaver Creek. Coming up, I have some really fun, sparkly things to show you. You are not going to want to miss this.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
Oh, as soon as I get to go and ski for First Chair, the sun comes out. There's not a lick of wind. It's perfect out here this morning. I want to thank Christie Sports for bringing you this First Chair. And I also want to thank the team at Christie Sports for providing me with some amazing ski boots. I've got a Fisher Ranger boot, which I absolutely love. Real quick though, these head skis right here, this is the I-Titan. It is possibly the best ski that I have ever skied on. If you like to carve and dig trenches and then just go fast and carve and carve and carve and carve and carve, the Titan does it for you. And today, by looking at that soft corduroy, today is definitely a Titan kind of day. So stop by Christie Sports and ask them if you can try a pair of the head I-Titans, or even the I-Race or the I-Rally, the I-Series. They're so much fun and they're effortless to ski on. You roll your ankle and the ski turns. You roll your ankle and the ski turns. It doesn't take much. You keep your feet on the ground the whole time. Christie Sports First Chair right now. I'm going to make some turns. And then we have Betteridge Lance in the studio with Ashley.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henry Don Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren. just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Hey, as promised, sparkly, beautiful things, and I'm here with Lance from Betteridge Jewelers, and my goodness, Lance, I love that every time you come to visit us, you bring us something new and different. I never get tired of it. I like
so
it all
this isn't new, but it is different.
It is different. It's new to me, and it's new to all of them as well.
This is really old, actually. Some of his stuff is really old. So yeah, it's fun to kind of bring some different stuff, and today I thought I would bring some estate pieces.
Yes.
We're really kind of known for our estate collection within all 4 of our stores. We have a store in Palm Beach, Aspen, here in Vail, and then Greenwich, Connecticut is the home store where the Betteridge family lives. And Terry Betteridge has an incredible eye for estate pieces. He'll go visit estates. People bring them their estates to, buy back or buy or sell, whatever it may be. So it's always kind of fun and interesting to see what he comes across. And these are some pieces that are estate pieces.
I mean, absolutely gorgeous, and I think it's kind of like with wine, with jewelry. I mean, when you have that that kind of vintage feel to them, my gosh, I think it just makes it even better.
Yep, and some of it never goes out of style.
No, never, never. I would wear any one of these pieces.
Like this here.
Yes.
This is an incredible example of pearls. This is a set of graduated pearls that goes from 13 to 15 millimeter. To have a 15 millimeter pearl that is that perfectly round, the luster with the no petting on it, this is a prime example of what a stranded pearls, especially at this size, when it's well paired, looks like. And it's pretty crazy. Oh, actually, that's a really great shot of it right there. Wow. You can really see the luster on that on TV. So that's a great picture of that. So. I'm impressed.
And I think you must have read my mind last night. I went to the library and I got some books about Betty Ford, and I feel like I saw her wearing things like this in some of those presidential dinners and things. Oh.
Miss Barbara Bush, definitely. This is something.
Exactly. Very,
something
very
that goes forever and ever and stays on and on. So a few pieces that we have here. This is a really cool, interesting bracelet. This is from the 1950s. And you can kind of see where it picks up with that. There's a series of baguette diamonds. This is all done in platinum. Really kind of an interesting piece wrapped around. You can really kind of see all the baguettes in here. This is from a company called Meister, these earrings. And they started in 1897. Now, these earrings are probably 1940-ish, I would imagine. I don't have an exact date on these. These are done in platinum with a series of step-cut diamonds kind of thrown in there, almost like a blast of sparkle or something coming out of these. They're really interesting, very unique. And the last piece we have is another estate piece, and this is a yellow sapphire.
That's
big
gorgeous.
Yellow sapphire. There's no heat treatment done to this stone. A lot of time heat treating treating of color stones can increase the color of it, give it that deeper yellow color or whatever the color may be, even if it's emerald. This is not. This is the natural state this was in as far as the color. So pretty interesting ring that we have right there.
Yes.
Lots more in the store, of course. So.
I mean, you have got to see these in person. And where exactly is Betteridge located? What are your hours?
So we are in the Solaris. We're on the lowest level right next to the ice rink, 11 to 7 Monday through Saturdays, closed Sundays.
Okay, stop in and see it in person. My gosh, it is such an experience. It's so great. Coming up next, we have a look at your local weather forecast today. Really, today is such a good shopping day. Such a good shopping day.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Oh, that was some beautiful jewelry, and that is a gorgeous shot of Glenwood Springs. That's actually the Glenwood Wave, so you can do some surfing there in the summertime when the river warms up a little bit. Well, you could do it there right now, but I don't like cold water that much. I'll probably wait for it to get a little warmer outside before going and surfing over there. And Ashley, totally correct that today is a great day to go shopping, or just maybe some shopping in the morning before the temperatures climb this afternoon, and with that, melt a little bit of the snow, soften up the snow a bit. The groomers are probably pretty hard and pretty fast this morning, but if you're into ski racing type conditions, this morning is going to be a great morning to get out there and check out the slopes. And as we're looking at that hourly forecast now, the big thing to note is that increasing chance of precipitation throughout the course of the day. Snow accumulation should begin this evening and on into tomorrow. Temperatures reaching as high as 35 degrees later on today. As we look further west, look at that big storm system that's developing right in the Oregon, Washington, and Northern California area, followed closely by a low pressure ridge that's just hanging out over Utah, Nevada, Arizona, and Southern California. And as we peek at the jet stream here, it does have a fairly consistent west to east flow. So we are expecting the jet streams to bring us that precipitation on into later this week. Now, the current low pressure system and precipitation that's we're experiencing today should last into tomorrow with just a few inches of snowfall. Thursday, we're going to get a little bit sunny, and then that Pacific storm arrives on Friday and all the way through Sunday. Now, right now, we're at a low percentage chance of it occurring, just about 10 to 30%. That's because the jet stream could swing it a little north or a little south of us, and potentially it might bring some rain with it because of the higher temperatures. But keep those fingers crossed that the system maybe just misses us as a whole. And thanks to GMC for sponsoring this weather. And coming up next, we're going to check in with Mark live on Vail Mountain.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Signs set up, take it slow, take it easy. But look at this corduroy. Here's a good shot of one of the ski patrollers that just came down. Just kind of rolling the ski on the edges and just carving nice, easy arcs in the snow. It's soft snow first thing this morning, and we're going to have soft conditions throughout the day. It's not going to get to the point where it's going to be too warm. We're going to have one of those perfect days for good snow conditions all day long. And it's going to be very similar weather all the way through the week. So more snow in the forecast. Tomorrow morning could turn out to be a powder morning, 3 to 6 inches possibly overnight. And then, like Eric told you, more storms kind of out on the coast of the Pacific, California area and Oregon, making their way jet stream wise through towards Utah, then into Colorado. So we'll see the snow continue. It's mild out here this morning. Sunscreen for sure with the sun out, put it on. Have the right lenses in your goggles to kind of block out some of those sun's rays, less fatigue on your eyes, makes your eyes less tired, makes you be able to see better and stay out longer. And stay out for the whole day today and play. It's going to be a good one. It's spectacular up here, and all of Vail Mountain is open. And not a lot of people around right now, so you get a lot of terrain to yourself. I'm going to ski some more. This First Chair brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters, located right in the heart of Avon. When we come back, we've got the Vail Public Library in the studio, hyping up one book, one valley. We'll be right back.
Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste.
Hey, I'm here with Tegan Davis from the Eagle Valley Library District, and today we have a
It's all in the bag. What is that?
It is a book kit bag. It comes with 10 copies of books along with a notebook to help book clubs with discussion, and it's all in one kit, so book clubs can just come in, check out 10 copies, distribute it among their members, and then talk about it the next month. We have 43 titles that anyone with an EVLD library card can come pick up.
Okay, that's amazing. But you know, being part of a book club, I might be like taking my time. How long do you get to check it out for?
You can check it out for 6 weeks.
Really?
So that hopefully will get everyone up to speed, and so when you have your next meeting, you can all chat about the same title.
I mean, this is amazing. It's just one thing that our libraries offer, so make sure to check them out. evld.org for more information.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
Okay, we have the coolest guests on our show, and this morning I have some lovely ladies to introduce you to. A couple from the Vail Public Library, and good morning, you guys. It's so good to see you.
Hello.
So we
Thank
have
you.
Lori and Sandy, who you're probably familiar with seeing here on Good Morning Vail, and then we have Denise Chavez. This is our first time having you on the show, and this is so exciting. So Lori, will you just explain why it's so fantastic that Denise is here?
Denise is our One Book, One Valley chosen author for 2019. This is year 8 of the Valley-wide Community Reading Initiative that we've been doing for 8 years straight. And Denise said yes to us in July. We've been talking ever since.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I mean, Sandy, obviously you've seen how this program has developed throughout the year, and then the fact that we kind of culminate with having Denise here. Will you just kind of explain how it works for people?
So we usually chose a book. The committee gets together and chooses a book. We chose Denise Chavez because she brings tradition to the table. She brings heritage also back to the community. And we try to incorporate the Hispanic community also. And we do programming around the book.
That you do a ton of programming around the book. I mean, it's not just like, oh, we have one event. It really is cool how you outreach into the schools and into the community. I mean, it really is. It's a community book club. And so, Denise, this was what was it like to have them reach out to you and ask you to do this?
Well, first of all, I'm deeply honored. I have to say that when Lori contacted me, Sandy got a hold of me. It's been almost a year, really. We've been working together. I was surprised. I'll tell you, initially I was very surprised because what is a Mexicana, Mexican-American, Latina, Latinx, wild woman doing in Vail?
I think this is exactly where you belong.
I think it's great because Vail it appears to be a wonderful global multicultural community of people that are conscious, socially aware of what's happening in the world, connected to all spirits of life. And I thought it was exciting to me as a person who lives on the U.S.-Mexico border in one of the Mexicos, and I live in a world of challenge. Our world is very fractured right now, and to be a representative for my community, to be a representative to the U.S.-Mexico border, and really all borders, we're all one family, we're all one people, and so to come to Vail, which I've never been to before, it's exceedingly beautiful. It's tremendously beautiful, but cold. But that's okay because I've got a lot of layers, and I'm deeply, deeply honored. I cannot thank you enough that you would bring me to this world to speak for so many. Thank you very, very much.
Well, I think we're all really excited to have you here. And just really quickly, because of course we're running out of time, there's just never enough. So the last of the Menu Girls, this is the One Book, One Valley book, but you also, you are an author of many books, which you brought a few with you this morning. And if people, if they haven't picked up the last of the Menu Girls, obviously they can come by the library. And if people want to find out more about you and the other things that you've written and just about your life, where would you send them for more information?
Well, I'd send them over to the Bookworm. Okay. Because the Bookworm has a lot of the books. I'd send them to the library because these beautiful women have a lot of information. I'll also send them to my Facebook page because it's action central of what we're doing. I'm working on an international book drive called Libros para el Viaje, Books for the Journey. It's a refugee book drive. I collect books in Spanish and English. I'd send them to your local places, the library, the Bookworm. We'll be at the Bookworm later, so they have many books. And I'd also send you to the internet to look and see who are the wonderful authors out there that are doing things to change the world, that are reaching out to multicultural communities. We're multicultural people. And like I say, Vail seems to me to be, I see your prayer flags, I see the beauty of the landscape, the honoring of the animals and the ancestors. And so I think it's very, es propio. It's proper to be here, muy propio, because we are global people.
I love that. And Lori, really quickly, where can we see Denise while she's here in town besides on Good Morning Vail?
Bookworm this morning around 10. She's also going to be at the Antlers. There's a special workshop tomorrow afternoon starting at 1:30 at the Antlers Hotel in Vail. Anybody is welcome, so we would invite people to just contact us at the library if they'd like to register because we still have open spots. Yes. But the big finale event is at CMC on Thursday evening, April 4th, starting at 5:30 with the reception, 6 o'clock book talk, 7 o'clock book signing. It's going to be tons of fun.
Yes, do come to the, it's a writing workshop, folks. What do we write about? Who we are, our families, family stories. Tell me a story, and I want to listen. And so please, everyone, come sign up, and we'll see you there.
All right, couldn't say it better myself. We will see you there, and there's still time to pick up The Last of the Menu Girls and be part of the discussion. You still have a couple days to read it. You'll be fine. Go pick it up and make sure that you're there.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
Oh, how good is that? One book, one valley. Really cool. Go by the Vail Public Library and check it out. Weather today, we are going to see snow on and off. Later today, maybe a little bit of rain on and off also. Warmer temperatures, storm rolling on through. Some snow coming tonight. By Wednesday morning, we'll see temperatures in the mid-30s, a 40% chance of snow, maybe 3 to 6 inches of snow on the ground Wednesday morning. Pretty nice day for Thursday, and then Friday, another 10% chance of snow. Saturday, 30% chance, 25% chance for Sunday. And temperatures upper 30s and low 40s at the base of Vail all the way through the week. This weather report brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet partner for Vail Resorts. We'll be right back with more of the show. Avon Liquor in the studio next.
Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
For over a decade, the Epic Pass has provided skiers and riders season-long access to world-class mountains that are truly epic by nature. Vail, Whistler Blackcomb, Park City, Breckenridge, and more. The next evolution of the Epic Pass has arrived, and the possibilities are limitless, from one day to every day. Epic for everyone. Buy before April 14th and get 10 buddy tickets.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvale.com.
There's no better way to end a fabulous day on the ski slopes than stopping by Avon Liquor and picking up a delightful beverage. And I got Carrie Hogan from Avon Liquor. Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely, absolutely. Spring has sprung.
Yeah, and there's no better way to celebrate spring than a rosé.
Yeah, I will absolutely agree. Although tonight we are going to be tasting some tequila.
Ooh,
and
tequila
Maestro de
only
Bell,
tasting.
yeah, tequila only tasting. So this is very, very good. The ambassador from Maestro de Bell will be there to answer your questions. But these are beautiful, beautiful tequilas and really well done. If you have any questions about the tequilas, there's a Reposado and an Añejo and a Super Platinum. So anyway, just come join us, 4 to 6, 15% off. And it's always fun to try something that, you know, it's expensive on the shelf. So it's really great to be able to open it up, experience and learn something.
Expand your tequila horizons.
Exactly, and expanding horizons. I can't wait to talk about rosé. That to me just means spring. As you know, we've been selling rosé all year long, but spring, right about now, is the release of all of the new rosés. So it's kind of exciting. We're doing our rosé tasting Thursday. Wednesday is the kickoff to the Taste of Ale, debut of rosé at Arabelle 4 to 7, and that's an event I started because I just think rosé is fantastic. And it's the first experience throughout the United States to taste the new vintages of 2018. Now, rosés can age, they can do a lot of things. You have sparkling rosés, there's all sorts of different rosés, and that room is completely full of pink. It's so fun. Now, all of these are dry, but you're going to experience, you know, rosés from all over the world: Spain, Portugal, United States, of course, you know, Oregon, California, France, of course, France, Italy, everywhere. So, and they're all fun. They're all different. You can see by the different colors that they're all going to express themselves a little differently. So it's a great event. It's a lot of fun. If you don't know about rosé, it's a great way to learn about it. They're wonderful with food. We were just talking previously. They're a really easy food match. They go with everything.
Yeah, such a mellow profile.
Exactly. And what's really cool is they're made from red wine grapes, so they're, you know, complex like a red wine, but crisp like a white when we want that in springtime with the fresh foods and the salmons and the fish and all of that wonderful stuff. And also there'll be some sparkling rosé bubbles. Those have become very popular in the United States along with the rise of still rosés. So it's really a fun event. It really is. And you'll see a lot of locals out there. So come on and learn. And then Thursday, the next day, 4 to 6 at the liquor store, we will be doing a selection of the rosés that will be at Taste of Ale. And it'll be 15% off. So go find your favorite at the debut of rosé and then come see us on Thursday.
Well, you got a busy week.
Yeah, oh, it's a busy week, absolutely.
Tequila going on tonight, Taste of Ale on Wednesday, and then more rosé tastings on Thursday.
Exactly, and the rest of the Taste of Ale events as well. But we're just doing this in conjunction with the rosé event as well. So.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Absolutely.
I think I might need to come to the tequila thing tonight.
I think you should.
Yeah, expand the palate.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, have a great day, Carrie.
I will, you too.
Stop by Avon Liquor. They're right in the financial district of Avon, as Carrie calls it. I love that term. Right by all the banks. And like she said, you also get 15% off during those tasting nights. So come check out one of these beautiful rosés. We got just a little bit more Good Morning Vail coming right up.
Some people want to know, is it easy to get around Breck?
It's so easy! They have condos you can ski right out of.
Chairlifts are great. They take you up the mountain, then you ski down the mountain. They take you up the mountain, then you ski down the mountain. They take you up the mountain, then you ski down the mountain. They take you up the mountain, then you ski down the mountain. They take you up the mountain, then you ski down the mountain. They take you up the mountain.
Hi, I'm Chuck with Beaver Creek Mountain Safety. There are many different areas on the mountain where trails merge. Please always make it a habit to look uphill when merging onto a trail. This prevents many accidents. Also, always ski with your head on a swivel and be aware of what's going on around you at all times. Play it safe, play all season.
Hi, I'm Peter Sanderson with Walking Mountain Science Center, and Good Morning Vail helps us share our mission through fun and creative programming. My weekly bits on Good Morning Vail help us attract a whole new and unique audience to our Science Center and our mission. They were just up at our Fright at the Museum preparations, dressed up like animals, dressed up like monsters. It was a lot of fun, and it helped us reach a new and unique audience. So thank you, Good Morning Vail.
Oh man, Eric,
show.
that was so fun.
Yeah, that was a busy last hour. Great
Right?
guests coming through.
Seriously, we had the coolest people to talk to today. I mean, whether it's getting signed up for youth basketball or you want to see, I mean, Denise Chavez, the author from One Book, One Valley, and I mean, and then of course sparkly things with Lance and booze with
Rosés,
Carrie.
all those
So fun.
rosés. My gosh, Taste of Vail coming up this week.
I know, it's going to be such a good time. And you know what? We have another show in store for you starting at 7 a.m. tomorrow.
As always, great guests coming by on Wednesdays, plus live First Chair. Are you on First Chair tomorrow?
You know, I think Mark and I are gonna have to we're gonna have to battle over it. Probably like rock, paper, scissors.
Might be some fresh powder.
Yeah, I've been practicing, so hopefully I'm gonna snag it from him. But we'll also be live over in Lion's Head, so we'll get you geared up with Helly Hansen, with Double Diamond, and then of course we're gonna let you know what's going on with the forecast, and you know we again might have some fresh powder by tomorrow. So right, I love spring and how unpredictable it can be. You know.
Yeah, it's just always beautiful weather though. That's what's predictable.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if it's snowing or raining, it's just good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Let's send things back out with Mark Sassy one last time and see how things are looking on the mountain.
Hi, I'm Joe Montana, former NFL quarterback, and you're watching TV8 Vail.
One thing really unique here in Breckenridge is regardless if you're driving from the south or the north,